Libra, this is Tanya from Sarva Yoga and I help you navigate your life. Today it's time for your tarot scope for 2021, the next year. I am very excited. I have pre-shuffled your cards and you have 3 major arcana. Have a look. Now that you've seen your spread, I want to start with January. In January, you have the energy of the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man, this can be the energy of surrender or of waiting. So if you're waiting for something to happen, then it's like the energy of hang in there. That's why you can see a woman practicing aerial yoga here. And on the other hand, it can mean the energy of surrender. So you find a new kind of wisdom in surrendering, and this always reminds me of the book of Michael A. Singer called The Surrender Experiment. I love this book. It's beautiful because right on the first pages he is mentioning that we don't have any control whatsoever over what is happening in our life. He's like 90% of what happens we can't control, and that's why it's the best to just surrender, and it worked perfectly for him. So every time he was in a bad situation, he just accepted it the way it was, and at some point the bad situation was resolved just naturally by the universe itself without much of his own doing. So this is the energy you got here. You surrender to the will of the cosmos. In February, you have another major arcana. You have the Chariot, and the Chariot is a very quick and strong and determined energy. So you obviously have a goal, you have an aim, you want to reach it, and there's nothing that can make you stop. You are actually, with one word, you're unstoppable. Because just look how fast he's going. He's really like the boss of his own plan. And he is having a white and a black horse, and that means you are mastering opposing forces and you're joining them towards a greater good. For example, you master your inner soft and strong side, or you master the balance between day and night. Let's say you do a new form of sleep regulation for yourself, or you definitely master some kind of opposing forces. So with this energy, you're really determined, you have a goal, you follow to that aim, and it's also a card of victory and success. So this is a very prosperous and good card. In March, you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an excellent communicator, and she is a very wise, intelligent leader. She can give good counsel. So either it's you or it's a person around you that is very smart, very intelligent, very diplomatic, very good in resolving conflicts, because this person is thinking really straight and clearly. This person is not biased or in any way distracted by some little detail or by some manipulation. No, this person knows exactly what is right, what is wrong, which one is the truth, which one is not the truth. So this person is absolutely wonderful. If that's your energy here in March, then congratulations. That's a good thing to have. In April, you have another beautiful card, the King of Cups. The King of Cups can signify that you are surrounded by a very caring and nurturing person, somebody who's in touch with his or her emotions. Of course, the energy could also signify that it's you. It's different for all of you who are watching, so there is definitely a very caring and loving energy around. Okay, so if it's you, then you probably care for someone else. Maybe you have a child, and if it's a person around you, it can, for example, be your partner, your mother, your grandpa, whoever is there for you and loves you unconditionally. That person is really putting all his or her heart into that thing, into the relationship, into making a beautiful quality time for both of you. In May, you have the Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, this is most of the time talking about something hurtful, a loss. Of course, we can't go through any year of our lives without having at least a little bit of a loss. Because sometimes life just takes away things which are not serving us any longer, and we are often not seeing that in this moment. Often in that moment when the loss happens, we think it's devastating, and we think we don't understand why, and we think this can't be true because I thought that this was really for me, no matter if it's a person or a house or a vehicle or an animal, so, or a job. Yeah, it's some form of loss, and it's a bit bitter and painful, but it's also a chance for healing, for turning your back on it, for getting onto a new way, getting something new, because every time something is removed from our lives, there is a space made open for something new to come in, and that's very hopeful. In June, you have a big abundance card. You have the Four of Pentacles. This is a success. You live in absolute abundance. You're content with what you have done. You have saved up enough money for buying what you want. You did a great job and you're absolutely happy. So I have to say, June is really a beautiful month for you, Libra guys. I can just say congratulations to that card. You are so happy and you express gratefulness for everything you've got. Beautiful. In July, you have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, as you can see, there is a lot of luggage on this woman and her animal. So the luggage represents a lot of work. So somebody could be a workaholic, either it's you or someone else, but someone is taking too much at once. Yeah, juggling too many tasks at the same time. So step away from the multitasking and delegate some of the tasks to other people, because it's otherwise will be too heavy for you in the long run. And you see that this person already has a way behind her, so you've come a long way, you've learned a lot, and you are taking all of that wisdom that you gained along the way with you. But just be careful and take good care of your own energy, recharge your batteries, because otherwise you will be burnt out, and we want to avoid that. In August, you have the Eight of Pentacles. That's a wonderful card for expressing yourself creatively, for the job you love. It's more than a job. It's your career. It's your heartfelt love of your life. You love what you do. This is really your passion, your life's purpose, and you become an expert in it. You have been working for years and years maybe already on this task, aside from a regular job which you only did just for the money. But now you really tap into this expertise, and people are starting to come and buy more and more and more of what you do, of what you can offer. So it can be either something non-material, so some people among you will probably sell their counseling and advice. Other people will make something material. They will make something with their hands. Maybe it's art or jewelry, whatever it is for you. Definitely you are an expert, you're very good at that, and your business is thriving with that. In September, you have the Two of Wands, and I think the colors of this card are very good for September. This orange and yellow, it reminds me of the color of the trees and the leaves when they lose their chlorophyll. So this woman has two wands here, so that's the choice between staying in your comfort zone or leaving out into the big wide world of adventures. And as this woman is looking out of the window, it's quite probable that she's gonna go on this new adventure. So maybe with this little loss you had in May, maybe here in September you find what exactly was filling up that hole that this loss has left behind. So maybe in May you lose one job that you liked, but here in September with the Two of Wands you get that new job that you really love, and you have a positive outlook on that. It's a card of optimism, otherwise the colors wouldn't be so orange and bright, and you see the world. So it could also have something to do with travel. You could literally travel. You could travel for work or travel just for leisure and for vacations. That's a good thing to have in September. Then in October you have the Magician. This is another major arcana. By the way, just to tell you, in your reading were 1, 2, three, yeah, 3 major arcana cards. That's good. These energies are very strong. The first major arcana you had in January with the Hanged Man, the second one in February with the Chariot, and this is your third and final major arcana. In October, you have the Magician. The Magician is someone who can manifest really well, someone who has a thought, and over his hands, it comes into reality. It comes into the material form. So whatever you think of, you can create. This is a very good energy to get clear exactly on what you want in your future and what do you not want in your life anymore, and then do the steps towards what you want in the future, because it's probably going to be very fruitful. The Magician is, yeah, practicing pure magic. It could be that you do some rituals, you know, rituals where you put a sage in your home and light some candles. Maybe you use your crystals. It's a very good time in October for doing these rituals that cleanse the air, that make new space, that bring peace into your home and into your soul. Okay, so do something peaceful, beautiful around this October time. Make your own ritual the way you like it, the way you feel comfortable about it, and create your future. The power and the energies are here. And finally, last but not least, in November, you have the 10 of Cups. Now that is a card of absolute happiness and love. You can see the couple with the children here. And the 10s are always the fulfillment, the complete cycle. All of the cups are here and they are filled with love, with passion, with compassion between each other, between the family members. Everybody is beautifully happy. I am so glad that you got this card, Libra, because I think after that loss in May, you really deserved that you find emotional happiness too in November. Because in August, you had this wonderful card of 8 of Pentacles. You were working up to the success, the financial success, and now here is your emotional success. Your relationships are gonna bloom, no matter if that is friendship, partnership, marriage. The relationships are gonna thrive. Maybe you find this beautiful connection to a child of which you thought, somehow I had the feeling I lost the connection to this child, but now it is renewed. Yeah, you can see that here is like a little piece of cloth that is going around all the people. It's like the bond, the invisible bond that you have between your family members and you. So that's a very strong and very beautiful bond. You enjoy your time together and you love each other. In December, you have the Knight of Swords. This is a very fast energy. So somebody is coming to the rescue. This is like the hero energy, you know? When something happens, this person is right there to help. This can be you, of course, Libra, but also it can be that there is a person around you who will jump in to help right when you need it. So in December, just reach out to the people around you, ask for help if it's needed, don't be shy. If you really need help, somebody is gonna be there and gonna come running to help you. And maybe it's you, maybe somebody around you is needing help and you are right there to help them. Okay, Libra, I think you have a very, very successful and beautiful year 2021 ahead of you. I'm very glad you got all of these positive cards. And if you like the video, then please like, subscribe and share. And if you want to comment, I'm always very curious to read if anything of what I said resonates for you. Thank you so much for listening. I love you guys. Goodbye.